What's going on? How you doing? So I'm gonna still say the same song that I said before. I know today was inauguration, but I'm gonna say it. I already heard about how Joe Biden is pushing for the immigration thing, and yeah, you gotta have people coming here, and you've already had people come here. But what about reparations? I'll take reparations over immigration. Let me tell you something. If you right the wrong at any time, you can welcome anybody you want. You know why? Because you show that you are a country that's working together. Let me explain something more directly and more frankly. You don't look like a slave plantation ran country that has black people as just in the backdrop, you know. And you don't look like a place that's just using people and pimping them year in, year out, century, era, etc., etc. You look like you kind of care. You take care of what is there. But when you bringing in people, I understand with school education. And listen, America is immigration central. Only the natives can claim directly, but black folks is part native as well. Let's be real about it. Let's keep it a buck. Black folks got as much say as anybody in America, more so than Europeans. If you do your hair, if you know. Okay, let's just keep it 100. But anyway, point is reparations before immigration. Joe Biden they're not gonna talk about that. They want to sell kumbaya. They want to sell we are the world. Now listen, anything is better than Donald Trump. Let's just call it like what it is. But that ain't saying much. And don't act like you can just throw a buck and a penny here and say, okay, love, I'm better than that. Because you got to show some proof. And I'm going to say it again. It's just the truth. Even though Kamala will go down as the first African-American vice president and it's the first, and, there'll be that romanticism. We still ran about older white guys always trying to tell you what to do, how to do. And they still ain't addressed reparations. They still ain't addressed why there are ghettos, the hoods, why there is the divide. More than talking about it, you got to put your money where your mouth is. If you gave reparations to African Americans, you would level the playing field as far as education, health, everything would change. Suddenly the police would have to respect black people. Aha. Suddenly the playing field, the level of wealth would change and close the gap. Aha. But who's going to do that? Because I don't see nothing that they're voting in that's going to suddenly make them really erase the problem. You ask how big reparations would be? Well, ask yourself when these good old boys run around here with these Confederate flags and still touting Dixie, and they had them up on the poles in Mississippi until that Dillon kid shot up the church, and have them in South Carolina and these places in recent memory. A loser flag, a rebel flag that still represents the good old South. And ask yourself, you give reparations, how you eliminate all. Now you want to decleanse and desensitize and make this country a whole. You bring immigrants because you show the people that are here are the true immigrants who built this. That's why I'm saying it right now. Before you start bringing in out, you need to take care of what's in. That's my message to Joe Biden. You can send a real message because you got the streets and all eyes on you. But let's see how important black folk really matter. And see what Kamala Harris going to say. That's why Stevie Wonder's requesting that is so vital. All eyes is on you now. Give me your thoughts and your takes. Hit the like, hit that subscribe. I welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Appreciate feedback. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. And reparations before immigration. Because we already immigrated. And the pie hasn't been cut evenly. We still asking and waiting for 400 years. I'm out.